think we're going, Stephen. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think we're there. It's good that we've started with technical problems, because otherwise this would be a bloody embarrassment, wouldn't it? But yes. Did we get the live jazz band for this week? No? Oh, because they're not here, that means they're not coming. Oh, thank you so much for the sarcasm. Really helps. Anyway, just need to make sure that the iPad's working before we get going. Otherwise the live questions will be an absolute disaster. Appears to be working. Possibly not. Fuck it. Right, we'll start. We'll see what happens. And off we go. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Geoff Steele for Go On My Sunday. Ooh, yes. It's Sunday. It's a wet one. Appears to be raining. If you can hear the rain. See? Let's make this up. Wearing the hoodie underneath today because it's frightfully chilly as well. The temperature has dropped. So, we're all getting ready with our fancy knitwears and blankets and stuff. Putting the heating on, making sure that everyone's toasty warm. Hot chocolate as well. Yeah, we should get some hot chocolate out. I haven't had any hot chocolate this year. Have you? Should do. Should make one. Make one now. Not right now. Unless there's no pause function. This is live, guys. But next week when you join us again, I'm going through my pockets. Oh, what I'm doing. This is. Complete nonsense. Right, guys. So yes, hope you've had a good week. This is good. I can hear fireworks going off in the background. Fucking annoying, isn't it? What are your thoughts on fireworks? I'm not such a huge fan. Didn't like them when I was a kid, because they were like noisy. Which is weird that I went from I don't like noise to suddenly I want to join every rock band I can and make a lot of noise and blow my fucking hearing out. So interesting how life works, but it does, doesn't it? But yeah, no, fireworks has been a big talking point, certainly on my Facebook feed. There's nothing else to talk about this week, obviously. But yeah, no, it's been weird because certain people with pets are a bit upset. You know, you're upsetting my pets, and that's fine. And that seems a little unfair. What gets me though is that got a lot of people having a go at other places for lousy gun control, and yet anyone over the age of 18 can buy a car full of explosives and just let them off in their garden. Oh, but surely they've been signed off. No. Anyone can turn up, just go, oh, are you 18? Sure. Be a driving licence, could belong to them, could belong to someone else, could be a fake. Who knows, but whatever. I suppose that would work with a gun licence as well, but yeah, no, just over 18, you just buy them, just be any old moron, right? Because I'll admit, I'm probably not qualified enough to be playing with fireworks. I know that. I know that now. I know this talking to you. But when my friend was having a firework display a few years ago, he's like, yeah, got some fireworks. We'll set them off, it'll be a laugh. Come round, have a few drinks while we do it. So yeah, we're having a few drinks. He was like, Geoff, do you want to go? I'm now confident. I'm like, yeah, I've got this, right? So I had like a few lined up because we were setting off one at a time, going. Not bad, not bad. You got like one that looked like a milk carton, set that off, and it was just like. crap. Then a few more drinks got in, and it was like, I think I've got this. Let's light a few at a time, right? Now, I remember a lot from school. The one thing that I kept hearing was, never go back to the light fireworks, right? But I've had a drink, right? And we're doing some fireworks and we're having a good time, yeah? So I was lighting and I didn't quite get to the last rocket. I lost my nerve. The fuse was getting a bit short the first two. And I lit one of them egg carton box things. I was like, the rockets had gone. And it might have started actually, the egg carton, just milk carton, sorry. It was like, I was like, it's fine, we can go back. It should be alright. So I went back. Just as I do that, a load of rockets just fire out and nearly take my eyebrows off. I'm like, suddenly I remembered what I was told at school. Never go back to lit fireworks. But legally I can go and buy those. So, you know. There's many other stories. I knew a guy who blew up his kitchen with a firework. That was pretty exciting. Lit it outside in the garden at the correct distance, everything else, but it went shoop, it went whoop, and boom, to get new kitchen tiles done. So that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, seems lunacy anyway. I mean, they really should only be sold to professionals, actually. It should just be like a display. We're doing a display. All these lads have been signed off. We've done some sort of vetting process here. At least do that, for the love of goodness me. Just, I mean, it's fun when those go wrong. It's sort of like, they really should have known better. Yeah, sometimes it goes a bit skew-whiff and you see them running around going, what have I done? But you know, those displays are so much better, aren't they? And you know, you get drunk then, can't you? You haven't got to like go and do the display yourself. Their fireworks are far better than yours. You know, the worst thing is when you got a mate sort of goes, "We'll come over, we're having a few drinks, cool, some fireworks, do them in the garden." Oh, cool, yeah. Who's doing them? Oh, James is doing them. And like, oh, sweet, yeah. Okay, so I guess we're doing them early. Said, no, James doesn't drink, it's fine. Okay, cool. And you get there and you meet James, he's a bit cross-eyed. It's a bit crazy. He's got a bit of a story, I don't drink anymore. It's a bit, you know, he didn't quite agree with me. Oh, okay, James, nice one. And he's like, I got these special ones from Japan. Good. Okay. Now we're setting off illegal fireworks. Wow. And I'm drinking brandy all night, and at some point I'm going to want to get a closer look, aren't I? But yes, fireworks still going off. Now, why? Why? What? But it's fucking raining for a start. So who's watching those pissing things? I bet so. I know what's happened here. Someone's bought them and gone, I'm fucking using them. They've probably got an expiration date of 6th of November. I don't know what the date is today. But yeah, they'll just be setting them off for the fuck of it. I've organised it, we've got a gazebo, we're setting them off. You know, they seem to be working, so why not? Oh dear. So yeah, fireworks. That was a long time on fireworks, wasn't it? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I've turned into a grumpy old man. Could you hear about that, Sheila? Oh, okay. Lots of other things going on this week. Watching a lot of quizzes on TV. Pretty good. Sort of. It's amazing the sort of stuff you do remember. I mean, obviously the firework thing, but like other things, like they'd have questions like, who's the president of somewhere, and you're like, oh, I know that. Why would I ever know this piece of information? Right? And they had one. It was about something to do with the Mary Rose, right, which is an old boat, and I knew it was something to do with Henry VIII. So why do I know that piece of information? Can't remember half my PIN numbers, passwords, or useful information, but I can tell you this, that the Mary Rose was Henry VIII's favourite ship. I don't know if that's true, but someone told me that, and I've chosen to believe it. It might be, but the thing that I remember though was there was this story that during one of the boat fights, they had the Mary Rose sank, right, and apparently he watched in horror as his favourite boat went down. He's like, did he? It was either that or someone just told him later on. Just going, oh yeah, you know, tell him his favourite boat had sank. Would you? No. He doesn't seem the most stable of people, does he? No, so just build a replica and just don't tell him. Right, he was on his boat, right, so he had his boat, and then there's like the two boats there. Like his favourite Mary Rose was here, and then the other boat, I don't know. I assume Spanish. Did he have a lot to do with the Spanish Armada? I think he did, so let's just go with that, right? And then like a little rowboat comes out, and he's like the referee. He's like, welcome to this bit of water, and let's get ready to rumble. It's time, sort of thing, right? In the middle, he's like, in the blue corner, we've got hailing from the King Henry VIII, the Tudors, the Brits, everybody, the Brits. And he's like, well, and in the red corner, we've got the Spanish. And they're like, whoa! Stereotyping. But yeah, so they did that, and it was like, let's get ready to go! And then he rolls himself out the way. And maybe they're just like, little whistle, and it's like, and then like, just, I see this favourite fighter go down, it's like, oh no, that's a shame, my favourite boat's ruined. Let's ignore all the families destroyed. No, your boat was ruined. He was a bit selfish like that, I suppose. But yes, Spanish, that was a bit of Tudor history for you. Done very factually incorrect, I'm sure. But yes, I'm not the greatest teacher, but I think I'm fairly convincing. I could have been a teacher, I think. Maybe not a history teacher so much, but I mean the other thing that came up during the week was like I think it was like Loose Women. They were talking about like teaching kids birds and bees, and I was like, actually at first I was pretty cocky. I was like, yeah, I think I got this, but no, I don't think I would. I would have a first fucking clue what to do. I did sort of realise my two drifting attitudes, be like with the boy, be like, don't fear anything, go for it, right? And the girl be like, you're a princess, don't let anyone do anything. But yeah, I think I just ultimately, I just be casing them with lies, right? Just be like, well, guys, I've never done it and look how happy I am. Yeah. I've never done it. Neither has your mother. In fact, no, never. Not once. How did you get here? Well, God gave child, and good day that was, and no, we didn't have it here. We travelled to Basingstoke, and how did we get there? Well, we a Deliveroo driver give us a lift on his bike. Well, give your mother a lift. She's pregnant. And made our way to Basingstoke. Took a while, and we got to a travel lodge there, Holiday Inn, and they didn't have any rooms, would you believe? So we went to. They didn't have any rooms either, but they had a utility shed in the back. And like, well, you can camp out there if you like. I was like, we should have done this at home, so never mind that now. And then we were presented by the angels who were like, oh, and then 3 chaps turned up, part-time farmers, yeah, and had some presents. So, oh, brought you some butter. So, what do I want with butter? Well, it's not just any butter, it's gold. And the other guy had some change, I suppose, 10 euro cents. I was like, what's that? It's like it's an old franc. Oh, it's a frankincense. No? No. And then the other guy was like, here's some I don't know what that is, but yes, so that's where babies come from. Don't touch other people. That'll be me, I fear. But yes, a lot of lies told, I think. A lot of lies, but some of this information is slightly suspect, as you may have caught up on. But here's something that we can all depend on. It's Geoffs Fact, just 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 fact, do. Fishing can be done in many ways, including nets and fishing rods. Just fact, 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 do. Just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, do. Yes, I can't exhaust myself doing that one. Lordy, I have to take a drink from my cup. Now, it's time for everyone's favourite thing, your questions. Now, first of all, I have a couple questions come in, so just quickly do those, because what we're doing this week, we're doing live questions. I'm sure you're aware of this. I'll be reading all the... It's still there, oh my goodness. I'll be reading comments, questions, whatever you like. And if no one questions anything when no one's watching, I'll just fucking sit there, I suppose. But yeah, so first of all, I want from the mighty John Lee. John Lee said, if you were stuck on a desert island with 9 other survivors, what would you bring to the party? What survival skills would you bring? Not much of a survivor, unfortunately. I bring tears and worry to everyone. Panic would ensue. I might be only good at building a hut. I don't know. I'll bring a sense of doom, unfortunately, John Lee. Sorry about that. And so that's the last one here. Oh, it's actually a note. We've got Joan from Zimbabwe here who's saying, really sorry, I can't take part in the live questions this week. My village's internet is down. Do apologise. That's okay, Joan from Zimbabwe. When you watch this back later on YouTube, when we go on my Sunday channel. That's fine, Joan. It's fine. It's time for the live, your questions. Right. God, I hope this works. Right, let's see if this is even working. I have to keep it plugged in. Keep it plugged in. This way the fun can last even longer. Right. This has gone horribly wrong already. So, I don't know, actually, if this is even going to work. It will work, because I insisted upon it. Oh man, it's installing itself. Ooh. Work quicker, does that work? Come on. Well, what's your favourite nursery rhymes? We'll throw that out there, we'll see if anyone answers. See if it's on the back here. Can't see anything. Some people are watching. It's working. There we go. We're in. Okay. See how many times we can do this, shall we? Your questions live. Right, we got. Okay. Caution. Right, okay. Nicole Jordan, hello to you. Hello. What are your plans for lockdown 2.0? It's to relax as much as possible and get to know my loved ones even more and build a strong relationship with them, and just realise that no matter what happens in this world, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Okay. Sarah Child. Hello, Sarah. When are you going to pop the question? When she least expects it. Kind of giving myself away there, really. I'll just bring my drink over a little bit. Maybe questions should only last as long as it stays on. Who knows? Well, we've had some other people watching. Mama Jordan's watching. Hello to you. There's not a name on here, but I know who these people are. Right. Any other questions, guys? This has proved to be the disaster I thought it might be. I've got 2 questions, and I've answered both of them. Let's reminisce on some of the questions from last week. See, what I was going to do as a backup plan is going to bring in some Ferrero Rocher and eat them while I wait for some stuff to come in, but it's not happened. Oh, it's apparently 5 people watching. Do I need to reset it? Comments. You know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm going to give myself a laugh. There you go. No, that's actually showing that it's got my Sunday laughing at their own jokes. Oh dear. Well, do you like Ferrero Rocher? Quite like it. It's quite nice. Some people don't like it. If you're allergic to nuts, don't do it. It's got nuts in it. Also, if you're allergic to chocolate and wafers. Tin foil, don't eat the packaging. What's your tipple? Nicole Jordan. Hello. My favourite tipple. Oh. Jameson's over rice. Very nice. Yes. What's your favourite tipple? Guys out there, guys and girls out there, what's your favourite tipples? Next one, I've got Sarah Child. Again. They're saving me from drowning. Right, next one. What's your favourite sandwich filling? Cheese. You can't have a sandwich without cheese in it. And if you have got a sandwich without cheese in it, put cheese in it. Bit better. It's just better. I should work out a wall mounting for this at some point. Yeah. See if any more questions come in, any more comments. Who's watching this nonsense right now? Doesn't say. Everyone's tuned off. They've left you to drown in your own stupidity. Oh, it's been a good show, hasn't it? We've learnt a lot already. There was some history, some firework information. Don't go back to like fireworks. Don't do a firework display when it's raining. Mandy Conway is watching you. Good, excellent. Oh, that's dangerous. What's your favourite colour? Thank you, Mama Jordan. Purple. I quite like gold. People say that all that glitters is in gold, but could be if you believe it. Yeah, yellow's a good colour. Makes everything brighter and like yellow. And it's also a way of saying greetings to people. Yellow. God, that was good. Right, Sarah. If you could only eat one meat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh no, chicken. Chicken, no. It's chicken. So I just looked down at the next question that come up. Chicken, guys, because like, I would say beef, but heart attack. Lamb, same thing. Just chickens, they're just creepy enough to kill anyway. So I feel nothing about that, and you know, kind of brings the eggs back into the equation. Trying to have eggs and chicken, and chicken's great. So yeah, chicken. Next question. What do you want for Christmas? Yeah, it's like a frozen sweet. So that's the answer to that question. Socks, Amanda. Socks. I want funky socks. That's what I want. I want socks that I can pull up to here. So when I wear shorts, I have these long socks on. Maybe just one of them ones that just goes to the bottom of the calf. Funky, colourful sock. Just really need good strong sock game for the summer. That's what I need. Good socks. Excellent. Right. There is like a thing on here you can like. It says bring them on camera. I'm kind of not entirely sure that's a good idea because I'm not entirely. Because there's no profile pictures, I don't know who they are. If it's a porn star, it's going to be horrendous. I'm not saying that they are, but if they are, because that's going to be very awkward. Let's welcome a guest. Oh my goodness me, turn grandma away from the telly. But yes, that's good. Thank you guys for your questions. We shall do this again next week. That was fun. Who liked that? Okay. Oh hello, we've got another one. What's your favourite place in the world? Grandma. Okay. My favourite place in the world? It's around my loved ones, people I am close to. That's my favourite place in the world. Doesn't matter where it is, but it's around those that are closest to me. Make me feel good about myself. That's my favourite place in the world. Even if I've just met them, just round people I like. That's my favourite place in the world. It's talking about fish. I don't know enough about fish to name other types of place. Place is a type of fish, Nigel. I enjoyed that even if no one else did. So yes. Yes, right. Good. Right, it's been a long one, hasn't it? We will have to do this again. No more questions. We'll have to do this again, guys. Next week. We'll do a live your questions, comments and opinions, whatever it is. But it will certainly be called, no matter what, your questions. And yeah, you can always send one in like John Lee and Joe from Zimbabwe did. Hope your internet's back soon, Joe. But yes, it's been wonderful. The fireworks should be stopping soon. And so yeah. Let us all now just relax and look forward to next week when we can do this all over again. Okay, have a good weekend everybody, and I'll see you next time.